up, folks? Happy Monday. Sitting here. It took me so long to paste these links everywhere. All right. We good? Yeah, that's on. That's on. All right. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Music's on. Links pasted. Jeez, oh man. What is going on, folks? Happy Monday to ya. Phoenix Fire. What's up, Phoenix? I love the meme. I'm not quite sure where you picked that screenshot from, but it's pretty good. It's got a good the moment in time that you froze it was pretty good. The facial expression, very, very good. Dark Abyss, what's up, dude? Hood testing. So no, I think do I even have a hood? I do, but he's unduped and he's at rank 1 because I don't really use him. So I mainly want to test, and actually let me see, I have an Angela too, I think. Angela might be duped. Yeah, Angela's duped at rank 2. So again, not really high up there. I mainly want to test Civil Warrior, who I have sitting at rank 1 as a 6-star and duped. So, and then I think MSD might be hopping on the call as well. He and I were talking earlier about some things that we wanted to try out. And I know he likes to run his own testing streams. So I said, if you don't want to do that, you're welcome to hop on here. So be here if he wants to join. Gotta say, I'm happy with Hood's buff. I'm kind of indifferent to it. The damage seems nice, but I don't think the damage was worth... I don't think the damage increase was really worth the removal of the Hex Seal. I feel like you could just add the Hex Seal back in on the Special 2, and the Hood's buff would be completely fine. Like the decreased stagger duration is a problem for me. Just watching gameplay today earlier, I think that it's too easy for buffs to sneak through, and if you sneak through a permanent buff, he has no way to get rid of them. So you really have to rely on aggressive gameplay, not only by yourself but by the AI, in order to make sure that doesn't happen, so that you can consistently keep those staggers up. And the other thing with the Hex Seal is I don't understand why they thought the Hex Seal was too powerful, but then they give you Angela, who now at Sig 180 has complete immunity to every damaging debuff in the game, including degen, with 3 buffs, and it is easy to get 3 buffs on her. It's just, they're so inconsistent with their approach to things. Hood's Hex Seal, OP. Full immunity to everything in the game. That's fine. It's fine. So, what's up, Gandalf? B McG. What's up, dude? I'm excited to see your thoughts after this. I have mine, but I'm curious what you think. Yeah, I haven't done any testing at all. Just from reading his kit a few times, I feel like, well, I don't know. I shouldn't even give my initial thoughts. I feel like you're gonna have to play him either full damage or full utility or full power control. It's I think you can, if he's awakened, you can run him with the Ouchie Masteries, and you can stick to your special 3. It's easy enough to get to keep armor ups on yourself, to remove the potency of those debuffs. But Man Falcon, what's up, dude? Yawn, welcome. My max 4-star hood hit 110,000. Yeah, I mean, again, that's one hit though, right? That's one heavy after you build up the whatever the hexes or something. Whereas a character like this, you're gonna be, you build him up to the 50 Furies, and you can keep them stacked, which is good. So, all right. So let's. I wrote down a couple of things that I wanted to do. I just want to get like a baseline for him right now. Oop, that definitely don't want to go in there. MSD, what's up, dude? So the other thing that I don't really like is that there aren't many synergies out there that are very helpful to him. The one that I think might be really critical is the one with Nick and Captain Marvel, which will increase his Fury duration, so that'll give you an extra 2 seconds maybe to refresh the Furies. But like, there's no way that I could see to increase the potency of the Furies because he's not a Cosmic Champ. You know, he does have this Restoration Kit synergy already, which is sort of okay, I guess, if you're going to fight an Iceman or take him on the Incinerate path. That would be a good thing to have. Like White Mags maybe would give him some extra attack. I think if you're going to play him with like Power Control, you probably want the Captain America synergy that drains people's power when they use a special, drains their power fully. And there's also the Heimdall and Angela synergy, which gives him an extra Fury, but again, I'm not really sure how necessary that is. So let's put on like White Mags just for that extra attack, I think. Where's he at? There we go. Yeah, there's not much else going on here. Attack, attack, attack. Maybe we'll just put on Guardian for the block proficiency then. I think I have a 4-star Guardian, don't I? Where is he at? Where is he at? There he is. Oh, there's 3-star. Where's 4-star? There you are. Okay. Cap synergy is potentially wild. I would try that one. Yeah, we'll try that one for sure. Like reading his stuff on actually, I don't think Aunt May has been updated yet, so we'd have to read it in here. I feel like the power drain needs to be a little stronger. So the SP2 burns 2 bars of power, okay, but doesn't give you the power lock. The SP3 burns only 1 bar of power, but if it reduces them to 0, they're locked. So in like a power control situation, I feel like you would have to bait out, you know, multiple special attacks in order to get yourself at a special 3 and then have them below a bar of power in order for that setup to work. So like there's the power control isn't like, you know, you can't lock them down from the get-go. So like from a lock standpoint, probably not, but I think the special 2 is probably like your go-to for power control. I would bet. All right, but I just want to, like I said, I haven't played around with him at all. I haven't gotten a feel for him at all. So I just want to see like how it feels to constantly convert the armor ups to Fury and whatnot. Angela's already god tier due to Sig. Yeah, it seems that way. Hood gets worse per game due to the need to build up the bullets. Oh, that's true. They don't persist from fight to fight. Yeah. Yeah. Coop, what's up, man? I'm late. You're late, dude. Reckon he's worth R3 Awaken for Thronebreaker. Civil Warrior? I would think so. Like, in the gameplay I watched from R2's, the damage is pretty good. Like, I think that I would even dare to say that if you took him to R3, he could be a decent like Abyss path clearer for you. So. Oh, repair didn't work. That's good. So I think if you're building him up, you probably just want to get him to the special 1, which will pause all of your armor ups and give you some new ones. I mean, we're what, like, less than a minute into the fight here. And we've already got him ramped up nearly halfway. I mean, this is some decent damage here. For a rank 1 6-star, 8k medium crits. Let's refresh those. I do think that there is a bit of a learning curve, you know, just trying to manage those fury stacks. And you do kind of have to take yourself out of the rhythm of the fight in order to refresh them. Alright, so he's fully built up here. 11k medium crits from a rank 1 6-star. I'll take that. So from here, you can just keep doing this, or you're basically... You could just keep cycling the armor ups. What's this about? Like 100 or so hits, probably? There we go. I mean, made some stupid mistakes there, so the health loss is really all my fault, but... Okay, so 125-ish hits. It's not bad, it's not terrible. Okay, so that's kind of like the baseline then, that's good. Not even fighting and taking 3 minutes to respond? Psh. Whatever, Coop. Whatever, Coop. Armor reduction during conversion helps, right? I can hop on call for a little bit? Yeah. Yeah, if you want to hop on Coop, or MSD, rather. Alright, so, what else did I want to test him against? There is... He's also got that Nullify immunity, which is nice, too. I kind of wanted to test him against the 6.2 Sinister boss because that guy has got not EMP mod now, it's what? Prey on the Weak?
Hello?
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, man, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Alright.
So, Civil Warrior. He's pretty good. I like him. So I've done pretty much every area of testing, all the different health pools and stuff, and I feel like he's going to do decently well for Act 7 and Act 6 content. That health pool is the type that he's worked the best for. I did go into Abyss and I did try and solo Omega Red. I didn't have enough damage.
Mm-hmm.
He could do roughly 50% of that fight, so I don't recommend him for Abyss. Maybe a rank 3 would do better, but I highly doubt it. I didn't try Havoc just because of the critical damage resistance. It would just mitigate my damage even further, so I just thought Omega would be potentially more viable for a solo, but it didn't happen. But something to note about Civil Warrior. So in his abilities, it says every 5th basic attack from either champion triggers an armor.
Right.
This counts towards whiffed attacks and blocked attacks from either character. So it's not specifically... That's why, like... So go into a Winter Soldier fight, right?
Okay.
Do a heavy attack and then whiff 3 times. You'll gain an armor. Or like whiff 2 times. You'll gain an armor. So he'll parry you, right? That's 1 basic attack. Do a heavy, that's 3. Whiff twice, there's your armor. And that's how it's gonna be easier to refresh your buffs. It's going to take away a lot of the stress. So it's not every 5th basic attack on you, it's every 5th basic attack thrown from anybody, and it doesn't have to make contact. And I love that so much.
Oh, wow. Yep. Wow, and you have just enough time there to get some whiffs in too. So you can use that to reduce your effective hits. Like if you were going to take him into Abyss, for example, you could use that to build
100%.
yourself up without landing so many hits. Okay, that's interesting.
You can easily land 2 whiff attacks after his special one. After Runner Soldier special one, you can easily land 2 whiff attacks. So yeah, I thought it was very unintentional, but then I started noticing like, okay, I'm getting an armor after I just dexed his medium, and it just clicked like, oh wow, this is counting towards literally every single basic attack that's being thrown, contact or not.
Yes,
so
you
it's
wouldn't even have to
super cool, and it's gonna make.
Go on.
Yeah, it's gonna make the refreshing process, because that's the main concern that people had. Like, how sustainable will the Furies be? How practical will it be? But literally, just dexing medium attacks is whiffing blocked hits.
Right.
So, it's incredible.
So, like, if you wanted to take like a lengthy build up, just keep dexing and just hit them enough, just enough so you're not triggering like face me. It would be really slow,
yeah,
but
exactly.
it would be doable. All right.
Exactly.
Okay.
I am very, very pleased with the buff.
Okay. What else did I want to try? So, okay, I wanted to try him against like Biohazard actually. There's a Biohazard lane in 622. Because you get 50% resistance rather at the very start. So do you feel like you have to play him like full on damage or like full on utility, or like how difficult do you think it is to mix the two effectively?
I think it's going to be rather difficult to get full bleed resistance and full damage. I think you could definitely do a mix, like try and maintain 20 Furies while having armors up. I think that's going to be realistic, but trying to maintain 50 is probably going to be a lot more challenging.
Yeah. Okay. There's a Falcon up here somewhere. There he is. Okay. So you already took yours to rank 5. You have any buyer's guilt?
No, not at all. I'm very happy with this decision.
I feel like I might be able to use him in AQ for some of my paths, and the nullify resistance I think is super underrated because not many people have that right now.
Yeah, that's a piece of his utility that's always active, even in his damage mode. Your Fury buffs will never go away. Immune to Pilfer, he bypasses buffet. Just overall very solid. The only thing that's going to be kind of forgotten if you go full damage, if you go all 50 Furies, is you're not going to have as much reduction for bleed and poison, but you're still going to have a little.
So one thing I just noticed is that the dodge time, the window on his after special one, if you want to dodge out of the way, is like I keep getting reverse
super tight.
Intercepted. It's really tight.
Yeah, I just usually stand there. I don't even go after because I know the chances of me getting reverse intercept are higher than me being able to actually escape.
Okay.
He also has. So one thing about the SIG that's going to be really useful is, like, when you're blocking a special attack to refresh, you're barely going to take any damage for 2 reasons. One, because of the SIG and its purpose, but he also has really high block efficiency at his base. Like, he has 70% block efficiency, which is
that's pretty crazy.
Almost perfect blocks on every single parry. So he's pretty wild, man. He's definitely the second best of the bunch. For buffs, Angela's the best.
Only because Angela's like broken OP right now.
Yeah. That Sig ability is wild. But yeah, Civil Warrior, I am very pleased with his practicality and his damage output. I think he's like the sacrifice that you make with Civil Warrior. It's not as noticeable as like Mysterio.
Yeah.
With his power control and his damage. Yeah. Because it's very easy to. You can have, so he essentially has like 3 distinctive abilities. He has damage, he has power control, and he has resistance. You can keep up damage and power control pretty much the entire time at the same time. They can coexist, but having the resistance is really the only thing that's going to gimp him a little bit, because usually even when you're doing the refresh at 50, you can still throw special ones, and your base combos and the opponent's base combos will allow you to get at least 1 armor or 2 armors at any given time. So he's going to have some reduction to it during his damage mode, but if you're going to use him strictly for that resistance, then you really have to give up a lot of the damage. And that's, it makes sense, because like if he was immune to bleed and poison, had damage and power control at all times, I don't think he would be broken, but he would definitely be a lot more powerful, and I don't know if Kabam would want to do that. But why would they?
So it looks like what you can do here with to kind of balance the resistance and the furies, and it gives you like a little bit of burst, is convert them when you have a special 1 ready, and then you can use a special intercept with your special 1 to get yourself 4 new ones. So you have a brief period there where you'll have some extra damage, but I mean you kind of have to let the furies expire then. So
I see. You could also do it when you're close to a special 2.
True.
Like closer to the thresholds. Yeah, so when you convert them and throw a special 1, you can just get right back to your immunity. But yeah, I like him. I don't think he's going to be utilized for that bleed and poison ability accuracy reduction. I think he's going to be utilized for his power control and his damage and his immunity to nullify and stagger. I think those are going to be his key features.
Yeah,
I think the bleed and poison ability accuracy reduction is going to be more of a defensive thing.
Have you tested what happens if so if you get a full bleed on you and then add an armor, does it automatically increase your resistance mid debuff?
Well, I can test it right now. I'm against Black Panther.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try and get that set up on the next one here. Okay.
No, so the armors, it's not a resistance, it's a reduction of ability accuracy for the effects to trigger. So even if you do get a bleed, yeah, it's no longer a resistance. It's an ability accuracy reduction, but it's more potent.
I thought it was okay.
If it was a resistance, this guy would be insane. But
yeah, I definitely. Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I definitely thought it was resistance. Okay. Okay. So we did try that then. Okay. That's still pretty good though. I mean, for like caltrops, for biohazard. I'm trying to think what other nodes you would get like frequently bled. That node where you get you can get bled through your block by like the Killmonger and Black Panther. They put that node on.
Sharpen claws.
Yes, that one. So yeah, I think there's definitely some uses, but you're probably right about the bleed, about the defensive application. All right. What else did I want to test? All right, so you can keep refreshing the Furies at 50. So let's see how he would work for like all or nothing. Does he have that level of power control? Where's the good
question?
Where's a good all or nothing path here?
I think his ability to chain heavies from specials, or from his special 2, is going to allow him to build power more efficiently after a special 2. So maybe he can handle all or nothing well, just given that.
Chain. So you're saying after a special 2, he can go right into a heavy?
As long as, yeah. So as long as the opponent is in the corner, he can throw a special 2, and if they're against the wall, you can just instantly go for a heavy attack.
Interesting. I'm looking for an all or nothing path. I also want to try him against that the Sim Supreme, the one with Buffed Up and Pilfered and Prey on the Weak, which was I remember a really, really irritating fight back in the day. Let's see if we can get to that. So that's 616 Sim Supreme. He's like last on the path though. Where is he here? All right, we would have to get through a couple other fights. Maybe I'll try and do that off stream and record that fight. I think that would be helpful. Where else do I want to take him? So I was looking through the Act 7 paths, and I feel like there's not one path in 7.1 that I think that he would be like useful for.
Yeah. There is like I feel like 7.2 he might have more uses, but he seems more of a general champion. He doesn't have any specific standout abilities other than the stagger and nullify immunity. He's not this incredible, oh my god, this is one of the best tech champs in the game. I think he's top 10 for sure, but he's not going to change the game for people. He's going to give specific accounts the damage and the power control that they were missing.
Yeah.
Now that he's buffed, that's kind of what his purpose is going to be. And I ranked him up just because I like Civil Warrior. I always have. So I'm happy that he's actually good now. And I would, like, if someone came to me now and was like, hey, I have Civil Warrior 6-star Unawakened, should I rank 3 him for Thronebreaker? I would say yes.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of tech cats and stuff expiring, so it's kind of why I'm on the fence about it.
I think, if anything else, he is just a really good counter to stagger and nullify. Mm-hmm. So if you can't use Thing for a specific lane for some reason, then Civil Warrior's your guy, because he also has heal block. That's another thing that he has. He has a really strong heal block. Mm-hmm. And it gets paused during special attacks. And right now he's actually bugged because the armors aren't getting paused during specials. So he's actually much easier to ramp up than we're seeing right now.
I didn't even notice that because it was already so
armors,
easy.
Yeah, I know. So just imagine that, but just ever so quicker.
All right, here's an all or nothing. Let's see just how. Coop's yelling at me for not reading the chat. 12 minutes at least not reading chat. Whatever, Coop. Fine, Coop. I will take a moment and read your chat. Let's see. Coop, you said 10 minutes ago you were going to the gym, so why are you still here?
He's typing in between sets.
You're right. Yeah. Try him against Havoc. Try to ramp your damage as well as avoid plasma detonations. Okay, we can try that too. There's a Havoc in this chapter as well. Hammer says I'm an angry hoodie. Oh, because you ramped up your hood and now he's not as good. And that rhymed.
Hoodie.
Oh man.
He's an angry hoodie.
I'm glad they made him immune to nullification rather than give him passive buffs. Yeah, I think because that protects you against like buffet and stuff too. For sure.
Yeah, hard counter to buffet.
Yeah. Slayer, what's up? David?
We don't have any of those.
Marcus, bullets are stupid as persistent charges. His new burst damage doesn't justify the utility neutering. Stagger's too short, but it's because of the new bullet build. Base damage is still bad, not happy. No lies detected. Taff, what's up? Okay, let's see how the power control is here. So I think I can't use the cap synergy because I don't have a 5-star cap, so we'll have to basically rely on our special 2 here.
I think overall he's the most well balanced of the 4.
I haven't even looked at
Because
like,
Angela,
the massacre stuff yet.
he's better. He's much better, but he's not as good as a warrior. It's so much easier to refresh the armors with that base hit count mechanic, where just whiffed hits and blocked hits count. It makes it so much easier.
Right.
I need to make a video on it.
Okay, so if you play with a lot of parries, you can get enough power to combat like all or nothing. But if they have any sort of external power gain, you're pretty much screwed.
I see.
And like his block proficiency with the armor ups is negating a lot of the parry damage too, which is nice.
Yeah. At his base, 565. Let's see. Did it go up from 70? No, it's 70 flat. So he has the same block proficiency as Red Goblin. So he takes just barely any damage from parry. And like you said, the armor just adds to that.
Yeah, so in certain situations, he can definitely do all or nothing, it seems. You have to have access. I mean, you can either take a bunch of blocked hits, or you can... And I'm even getting around Hurt Locker here, too, with the heavy in the corner, like you said. Yeah, this is definitely doable. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, I wouldn't use him over somebody like Magic, but... Okay, that's tested. I like that. Alright, please test him versus Sinister in Act 6. That is a good call, too, yeah. That path is pretty long, though. Let's test him against this Havoc here in the same quest, so we can see if we can get some damage while keeping at least an armor up active. Wish we had like a build your own fight thing, where I can just put a champ and a bunch of nodes.
Don't we all, man? Don't we all? That would be the dream. A little battleground.
Yep. The danger room.
It's what we all dreamed of.
I wish it was bleeding poison potency reduction rather than AAR. That way you could heal. That's true. That's what I originally thought. I definitely misread.
That's what it used to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to look for like fights that are near the beginning of a path, so I don't have to spend too much time doing other fights here.
Let me go look for some. Test him in the Cav EQ. He has heal block.
Okay. Which chapter is the tech chapter? Do you remember?
That would be... I believe it's the Sentinel one. Let me check.
Okay.
Just make sure. Because I remember using Warlock. Yes, it is the Sentinel one.
Okay. Yeah, I think going back to like Hood for a second, I don't think a lot of people are like, because he wasn't a very popular character. I feel like the outcry isn't as big as it would be. Like, imagine if they did something to Ghost where they changed her phasing to work like Hood's invisibility now. Like, just imagine.
Speaking of, It's funny that you mentioned changing something about Ghost,
Uh-oh.
because Agent X just put out a very interesting tweet. So Ghost's precision, it used to read, while this precision is active, opponents cannot evade. But now it reads, while this precision is active, opponents' evade effects suffer minus 100% flat ability accuracy.
Oh, wow.
So, that's a nerf.
Has he tested that?
Because-
And,
He's trying to find a place to test it right now, but those mean completely different things, because evade prevention and flat reduction aren't the same thing, because you can overcome flat reduction
right.
because it's a flat value. So yeah, they nerfed Ghost. We don't know for sure, but the phrasing, the way they put it in text, is a nerf, because it's not how it used to be. So yeah, it's interesting that you mentioned Ghost like being nerfed, because yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Opponents' evade abilities suffer minus 100% flat ability accuracy. Is there a Nightcrawler somewhere in Act 6
I'm sure.
with increased ability accuracy?
So I'm taking a bunch of blast damage from Hurt Locker, but it's kind of tricky again. Like similar to like the biohazard and that biohazard path. It's kind of tricky to keep enough damage up. I really feel like you have to choose between full utility or full damage.
Yeah, I get it.
Which is fine. I mean, there are other champs like that too. Where else did
Funny enough, I think the only Nightcrawler with increased ability accuracy is in the boss chapter with Ghost. So
All right, let's
see.
try at CaviQ here. Sentinel chapter.
No increased ability accuracy. Does anyone know of a Nightcrawler or any evade character with increased ability? Oh, maybe in Act 5 in 5.4.5.
Okay. Say that again. I'll write it down.
Act 5.4.5. I'm gonna go test right now.
Okay. All right. So this is the CaviQ from this month. So we've got.
6.4.5 Mixmaster.
We get a Fury whenever they heal block, or whenever they try and heal while heal blocked. And I think you just refresh the heal blocks with the heavy, right? There's another component to it.
Yeah, refresh heal block with heavy, and you can pause it on specials.
Right. Okay. 645 Mixmaster path. Okay.
Does that increase ability accuracy?
Yeah,
as well?
we need the one where the is it what can't touch this? Is that what we're thinking of?
Is it can't touch this? Do they have increased ability accuracy in that area?
I don't remember.
I found the Mixmaster path, but there's nothing increasing ability accuracy. Let me go to the 5.4.5 map. I know this isn't Civil Warrior related, but I feel like this is pretty important. No, it's the champs on that path. It's just debuff immune. There is no Oh, wait a second. Nightcrawler's buff is increasing his ability accuracy by 20%. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, I could just test that in duel.
There goes using Ghost and War on node 55. Oh, that's the... Yeah, okay. Yeah. They changed it on Medusa too. It was opponents cannot activate armor at buffs when armor shattered, but like Aspect Evolution was giving BPCW armors on variant 1. Okay, yeah. I don't remember what the node is called where they have an increased chance to... It specifically adds to their ability accuracy. 645. Right.
God, what is the node called?
Wade is saying 645 Mixmaster. Go take a look at that.
Yeah, I went in there, but Nightcrawler's at the... I think he's at the end, or I'm just completely blind. It's path 4. Isn't he at the end?
Nightcrawler's buff increases his ability accuracy by 20%. Well, I think what we're saying is we need a situation in which a chance to evade would be greater than 100.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. There's a path in what is it called? The Nick Fury chapter in 6.3.
Okay.
I think there is a path where chance to evade goes above 100.
Okay. Path 4 in War, opponents have 100% defensive ability accuracy. Okay. Oh, man, I missed a lot of stuff here. Let me try and catch up. Oh, we missed a raid. Lefty! Dude, thank you for the raid, man. Appreciate you. That's nice. 2186 inbox mails. Yeah, that's a bug. They also added this updates feature in here in the inbox screen too. I don't remember seeing that before. Too bummed about Hood still being mid-tier again in damage and having his best utility neutered. Yeah.
That's the update thing. I think it's like it's some kind of interaction with the inbox, and it's taking that as some kind of update.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it says the number of our inbox.
Check 611. There's a path there. So yeah, that path has. There's a can't touch this Moon Knight on that path, but I don't think the evade chance goes over 100 there. They're probably separating from true accuracy and Ghost's anti-evade thing. I mean, technically, like, it might just be like a language change, because she already can't... The way that it was worded before, she should have been able to stop, like, the Labyrinth evade, for example, and she can't. So maybe this is functionally how she's always been working, and it's just... I don't know why they bothered to clarify it, but they've done that kind of stuff before.
Right.
Okay.
Mm.
Alliance War base is not done yet. I wanted to see the 1% regen rogue. I think I also wanted to test in variant 3.
Ooh, yeah, variant 3.
Because he can't heal block her, and that's the tech variant, right? But he can. I think he can out damage her at this point. Bring that up real quick here. Labyrinth is a whole different story. I know the Labyrinth evade functions differently, but my point is that the way that her ability was worded before, she still wasn't able to counter that evade. But some effects can. So it's the Colossus chapter, I think, is her.
Oh, here we go. I found a path where we could test if Ghost's evade is functioning.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna do this variant. I think variant 3. Oh, I forgot they're backwards here. Okay, we're in 3.1. He should be able to take the Colossus boss now too with the Chitinous Thorns. If you keep enough armor ups, you'll never get bled from that node, which is nice. All right, this has rapid metabolism. Oh, this is one where I need more tech champs on my team, right? Can't remember any of the nodes here.
Yeah, it's some kind of ability accuracy thing.
Each tech champion increases the duration of debuffs by 10%. Okay, so that doesn't really help me because he doesn't really have any debuffs other than the heal block. Alright, we're going to Red Hulk. Yeah, and if you guys in the chat, if there's some other place that you have tested him or feel like is a good test option, call it out. I'll try and be better about reading the chat. Taking a lot of block damage here.
Labyrinth, Old Man Logan. Yeah, could do that.
Red Hulk. I mean, he's got so much that physical damage through your block. It's hard to. You can't take a lot of blocked hits versus him.
Yeah.
All right, let's try something a little different here. I want to get to that rogue, but I don't want to be reviving people to do it. Just not seeing the practicality with him yet. Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know how the best way to describe it. It feels like a bunch of like generic utility. Like it's other than the nullify immunity, which is very specific. Like the power control and everything else it's good, but it's not. I mean, there's other champs that certainly can do it better. All right, let's do this. And
Absolutely.
okay, let's do this. I feel like Angela's better. Angela is like broken better.
Yeah. Angela's crazy.
Like for the longest time, I didn't think that they were gonna make people like immune or resistant to degen, and in the past few months, like we've had 3 champs now, including one who can stop it completely. Just wild stuff. Yeah, like I feel like if you get Civil Warrior as like a new player, you're not going to be as crushed, or like as your first 6-star. He's definitely,
Right.
He's definitely good until you get more specific utility. There we go.
All right, buddy. I've got to head out.
All right, dude.
Good talking to you.
Yep.
We should definitely catch up a little bit more.
Bye, man.
And if I have any like deets to drop in the chat, I will definitely let you know.
All right,
but
dude.
have a good night, man.
Take
Good
it
talk to
easy.
you. Too, man.
Aunt May didn't make the update yet. Yeah. I noticed that too, Wade. That Aunt May hasn't updated yet. I don't know if it happens automatically or if he has to like update the game. I'm not exactly sure how the updates work for him. This guy is not being very aggressive here. Medium back off. Okay. Spider-Ham exists, D-Gen, am I a joke to you? Exactly, dude. But it's so much easier, like with, what is it, Immortal Hulk and Spider-Ham, like their resistance to their immunity, I can probably take this off, actually. 1 second. Their resistance and their immunity is not permanent, but like with Angela, as long as you have her Sig ability up high enough, it is almost impossible not to have 3 buffs up with her, especially if you add like Heimdall to the team. So, I mean, and it's not just degen, it's permanent. The whole fight, the whole path, permanent uptime, debuff, damaging debuff immunity. This is crazy talk. It's crazy. It's the most passive Rulk I've ever seen. Yeah, dude. This one's a little bit better, it seems like. Oh, you son of a gun. There we go. Alright, that was much easier. I understood their frustration. I'm not a Hood lover just using it with Kingpin, but his damage is overshadowing his Fate Seal now. I mean, I definitely see where you're coming from, Wade. Like, his damage before was pretty bad. Like, really, really bad. But I don't feel... I mean... To me, right now, Hood is just another, like, decent damage champ now. I mean, the specific utility is why I rank up champions anymore. Unless I have, you know, like a luxury rank up. If I have stuff expiring. But, like, if you had a choice to rank up right now, like, how many Mystics would you rank up Hood over? Like, utility-wise, and I don't think the answer is that many. I mean, there are champions that, you know, that have access to way better buff control than he does. I don't know. I definitely get the frustration. His damage is better, but I feel like you get like 1 burst a fight max, and that had better kill whoever you're fighting. So, Mark Andre, not Flurry. Welcome, dude. Angela seems really well-rounded as a new buff. Like, not OP, but pretty good. I think Angela is OP. Big time right now. At high Sig. Absolutely. I think she's... I don't think she's, like, broken. But the utility that she has now is crazy good. Crazy good. Oh, I forgot he evaded there. Okay. This is going much better. I would definitely say Angela is god tier right now, yeah. With the caveat that you have to have her at pretty much max sig. I think the sig level is 180 is what you need her at. Or if you're gonna be able to consistently get more buffs on her, then you can have it lower. But like sig 180, I think, is where you get 33% effectiveness. So you only need 3 buffs. Have a look at 859 and lol, I'm drinking to get over my hood sadness. Does Angela have a Fate Seal and AAR commandments to worry about? Now that's the real question here. Oh man, dude. I know I missed a lot of chat before, guys. Sorry about that. I was trying to, I was focusing a little bit too much on what I was doing. I think, is Rogue the next fight after this? Oh my god, dude. Throw it. Thank you. Oh my god, dude. Why are you being so passive? Losing all my cruelties here. Call looks so silly when he's in like that rapid block animation. Alright, cool. Ghost Reel, well, yeah. I mean, she's definitely better with it. So. Oh, there's a Punisher here next. Okay. So one more fight, and then we'll test, this regen Rogue. And then I think maybe we'll try out, I mean, I have Angela at rank 2. My hood is rank 1 unduped, so I'm kind of limited in where I can test them. I do have a rank 5 4-star hood. We could go into some earlier content and do that. So, see how it goes. Finally pulled Aegon. Next 2 paths will be shorter for me. Dude, that is awesome. Congrats, man. I don't know. You are a braver man than I for doing Abyss without Aegon. I wouldn't even be touching Abyss if I didn't have Aegon. It's just... It's not worth the headache to me. But I salute you, especially the path you took Kingpin on. Good times. I'm so bad at dodging his special one completely. As you can see. I just don't even try. This should take him to the end. Okay. He's got to wait out Endured here. There we go. Kingpin was a mess. I mean, he wasn't the worst. Wasn't the worst option. But good on you for testing it for the rest of us. Your Angela rank 2 will outdamage Hood. We'll find out here. Alright, so this is the 1% regen rogue, and she has the mighty charge, so you can't do... you can't just do as a heal block here. You have to outdamage her, or use a passive heal block like with Warlock or... what's his face? Mysterio. So I think I'm just going to try and outdamage her here, which is really my only option. And granted, this is a 6R1, so we may not be able to do it, but we'll find out. Come on, dude. Lady. Oh. Tried to intercept her. Okay, so... I'm trying to think of how I felt about that. I think, damage-wise, he can definitely do it. Even at 6R1. Constantly having to pay attention to the Fury buff duration, though, is a bit annoying. I mean, he can definitely outdamage her, for sure. I think you have to better take advantage of your opportunities to refresh the buffs. Like, you can outrange her special one, and use that opportunity to hold block and refresh, but you kind of risk losing the Furies if you just do that. So give a revive, use some love potions. All right, we can try him one more time. Why not? For science. I do have I have 39 of these that I won't be able to use, so just don't have enough revives to go into the abyss again. Do I want to rank him up? I kind of do. I don't really have any other tech champs right now that I'm looking at ranking up. We can double check here. Like my... Like, I'm not crazy about any of these other three. And for others, I've got nobody really waiting in the wings. The only tech right now I would rank up right away is Guardian. But I don't have the SIGs for him, so... What's this going to take here? Oh my god, I have a tech rank up gem too? I'm going to save that though. Let me see. Let me make sure I have enough ISO. I think I'll take him up. Alright, we've got... And then we'll test him ramped up. Or I'm sorry, ranked up. Alright, so we've got... Oh, I am hurting for tech ISO. Good lord. Okay. I don't think I can... Oh, of course, it's not... It's mutant skill. Okay. I don't think I have enough ISO to rank him up. Yeah. Let's just do what we can with him, and I'll get some ISO when I do it when the next dual class crystals come around. I remember my Aegon vid versus Rogue. I one-shot her with him. I built him up at the bottom or second last lane. I do remember that somewhat, Hammer. When I did that fight, I used Ghost, but I think that was still when I was newer to her, and it took me a bunch of revives to do it, like 5 or 6, just because, you know, both my inexperience with her and yeah, probably mostly that. It was a long time ago. Aegon, I finished that variant the first week it was released. Alright, we'll use all the tech ISO that we have here. I do like this guy. I think the nullify immunity is really his best feature at the moment. Is there only... Let's see. It's just him and Thing right now that have it. So... I think that's everything that I have. Yeah, I'll open some tech dual class crystals tomorrow, whenever they cycle back. So he's not fully 235, but we'll see. All right, let's see how much better the damage is now, and then we'll go back. We'll do like another baseline in Realm of Legends, and then see what else is going on here. All right, so he is rank 2, level 26 at this point, and she's almost. I mean, she's almost at full health. So. Oh man, I keep getting caught with the intercepts. That's twice now. Why is she being so... Like, she does not want to throw these specials here. Alright, so we're fully ramped up now. Oh, and I got caught by the stupid unstoppable again. If she hits me with that special one, it's going to be a bad time. Man, she's being really stingy. It feels like. Like she's almost healed up completely back to full here just because I can't bait out enough special attacks. I mean, he's definitely got the damage if she would just cooperate. I'm just going to die to block damage here, I think. Look at this. She just sits back there. Yeah, it's that the AI there, like like when I have time to literally just stand there and she's backed in her corner just holding block because she refuses to attack. Like, so again, like the thing that I said at the start of the stream, like it feels like you really need to rely on aggressive AI, like right there, like this is an endgame fight here, and she was like refusing to throw her specials. He has a heal block, you know. Yeah, Jan, do you know that this node has Mighty Charge and you can't use heal block because she'll just shrug it off? Have you tried not taking block damage? Nemus. You kind of have to, though. Have you tried not taking block damage? So yeah. So my conclusion is that he can absolutely do that fight, for sure. If you luck into an AI profile where she actually feels like attacking you. So Nemus, you have to take you don't have to take the block damage, but you kind of do because you have to you have to hold your block in order to refresh the Furies. So and he has pretty high block proficiency now. Where is it here? Block proficiency. So his block proficiency is 70%, which is pretty high. And it gets even higher if you're blocking during specials. So, can he counter Havoc? Yes, Vaporize. He absolutely can. Because he has... so my kind of thoughts on him are that you can play him in one of two ways. You can really play him for full damage, or you can play him for full utility. And the utility in this case would be the ability accuracy reduction for poisons and bleeds, which is very useful for a bunch of nodes. We tested him on Biohazard. He would work on Caltrops in the same way. He would work on Sharpened Claws the same way. I'm trying to think of what else. Maybe Morningstar. We'll have to test him against Morningstar. So I don't know if it's overall ability accuracy, so only when you are like dashing back or getting hit, or if when you're hit, like if you're hitting into Morningstar, he's going to prevent her bleeds. Not that her bleed is very significant, but I do have... Alright, so we'll just use a lower ranked Civil Warrior for this Havoc duel, otherwise the 6-star will crush him. So you start off with 2 permanent armor ups, so right away you have a counter to Havoc from the get-go. And I think when you play Havoc, again, you kind of... There is a way that you can balance Furies and the armor ups, but I think you wouldn't want to do that here. I think you would want to go for the power drain off the SP2. Yeah, so a pretty good, maybe not the best counter for Havoc. I mean, I guess that's debatable since all you really need is an armor up buff. You can counter him easily. Yeah, but I mean, he works just fine, as you can see. I think if you want to take some like burst, if you want to go for like a burst, so you can convert some of the Furies here. And you're going to get another armor up pretty quickly. So, you can definitely play him in a way that you can balance that stuff, for sure. Mighty Charge, you can't just intercept the medium. When charging, you can shallow evade light. Yeah, I was reparrying when I could. But the problem is that you again, like, you have to balance the holding of the block to constantly refresh the Furies. Because if the Furies expire, you have to start over, essentially, Nemus. Hood is not great. Yeah. I would seem to... I think I would probably agree. His damage is fine now, but he's still kind of... I don't know. Hood is greater than Sorcerer. Really? That's... I don't know that I could agree with that, Wade, but, you know. Alright, where else? Was there anywhere else I wanted to test? What's his face? So I do want to test him against the 6.2 Sinister, and I want to test him against the buffed up Symbiote Supreme in 616. However, I don't want to spend an hour and a half doing those paths. So I will probably try those tomorrow, and then upload them. In fact, I'm almost certain somebody has probably done both of those videos already, but I'm just curious for my own. Hood is less than post 12.0 Doctor Strange. Oh no, dude! No, there aren't many mystics worse than Doctor Strange. He is terrible, Nemus. I can't be with you on that, Nemus. What's up, Vaporize? When's the buff live? Right now. If you update your game, the buffs are live right now. So, I don't think there's anything specific. So let's see. We tested, Variant 3 Rogue. He can do that fight. He can do Buffet. He can handle Biohazard. He can handle Havoc, no problem. He can handle All or Nothing. We did try him against an All or Nothing fight. The caveat with there is that you need, if they have some sort of external source of power, or if they have like that improved power gain node, he's not going to work. So it just needs to basically be a straight All or Nothing node, and he can definitely do that. The other thing I wanted to point out is that the whole time here, two things actually before we move on. I have been using the Nick and Captain Marvel synergy, so and I still kind of felt the pressure to refresh the Furies at times, so it would actually be kind of like worse without them. But then again, like, you know, I usually bring Nick on most of my questing teams anyway, and Captain Marvel, I mean, she's awesome too, so Hood is less than Unstoppable Colossus. Yes, there is an update, Vaporize, so check your app store choice. All right, let's try. Let's give Angela a go here. Where would be a good place to test? I mean, we'll just go into vanilla content here with Angela. Marcus has a rank 3 Angela that he ranked at pre-buff. I'm wondering how he likes her post-buff. Right, so my Angela, again, only rank 2. Oops. Can I take her up at all? I do have a 2 to 3 gem. The problem is that I want to use the Cosmic Sigs right now for Ronan. So, all right. I forget good synergies with her. I think you want Heimdall probably for the Indefinite Fury, right? Right, Heimdall, where are you, bud? There you are. Let's check Aunt May for a minute. What other? If you guys know some good synergies for her, call them out, please. Morningstar, she's got one with for increased buff duration, and then we can probably do like Cosmic Supremacy, which is Ronan and Black Bolt, right? Black Bolt. There you are. Okay. Marcus, I knew you were hanging out here somewhere. Marcus, what do you think about the Angela buff, dude? You're probably the biggest Angela fan I know, though, so I will take your opinion very seriously. I'm assuming you play her in pretty much the same way. Let's get the that Fury buff first. There we go. So as I recall, you want to go right below Special 2, and then launch your Special 1, so that you can play with 3 Furies up. I think there's a way to get an aptitude now too. Ooh, 4 Furies. Oh, right, because I had the Heimdall one. I mean, for a rank 2, the damage isn't bad. She's actually good for the tech fights in Abyss now. Oh, with the armor break. Oh, I just noticed that she has the armor breaks. Can you refresh those? It's pretty easy to keep her Furies up, it looks like. Is there let me try... Let's, I think you can get an Aptitude off the special 3. Stay between special 1, special 3. Special 3 only if you want Aptitude, but to be honest, you don't need it. Okay. Yeah, I do recall that, like, her damage is big enough that you don't really need it. Is there a way to refresh the Aptitude, or do you just have to use the special 3? Oh yeah, look at that. It's like doubling her damage. It looks like. I mean, she's sitting pretty good for a rank 2. Plus the armor breaks are useful too. R3 6-star to this fight in 68 hits. That's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Okay. I think so. I think I would rank her up, but only if I'm able to. Only if I'm able to put the SIGs into her. Because like I feel like I don't need another like big damage cosmic champ at the moment. But the utility that she gets from the SIG is crazy good. So yeah, if I come to a point where I can put the SIG stones into her, I would absolutely rank her up. But I think for now, she doesn't really do anything extra for me. So, all right, let's test Hood here, real quick. I only have a rank 5 4-star Hood, so I kind of have to learn how to use him too, probably. What do we got here? That synergy with Kingpin, though, on the Kingpin side is really good. I mean, the 100% purified chance, awesome. All right, let me look up Hood synergies real fast here. Is he under T or is he under H? He's under T. Okay. 50% attack rating while invisible. All right, we'll take that. That is Strife. Assuming I have that synergy, which I don't. Awesome. Okay. Competition, inseparable, unfazed. Okay, so it doesn't really seem like he has any like must-have synergies. So we'll just give him like basic attack stuff. Give him the mutant crit team, like old times. Mags. Who else am I looking for again? Storm, Cyclops, and Wolverine. Really would like my 5-star Wolverine about now. Okay. I sigged up my 5-star to 670 to be honest. So Marcus, what's the percentage at 670? Like, so do you need does that take you down to 4 buffs necessary, or is it 5? Big Blue, what's up, dude? No audio? All right, man. I'm waving to you, Blue. %. Okay, so you need 5 then. Got it. Okay. Let me look up how to do this. So, all right, he starts with 28 bullets, it looks like. And you want to put hexes on them and then burst them down with like a big heavy attack. So I think you want to stick with the special 2, right? I don't really care about the staggers here. Pause all bleed debuffs. Convert all hexes. Okay. Okay. So basically use your special 2 until you're almost out of bullets, and then land a heavy to burst him down. So I think his damage is going to be a little gimped here because I think you can get hex bullets by staggering buffs. Yeah, like I'm already almost out of bullets. Oh, of course, special intercept. Nice. Nice. Although his regen is out of control good. What? What is that? Okay, I mean, that was pretty good. Dude, that regen is, like, broken. There's no way that should be that good. So what happens when he runs out of bullets? Are you just screwed? Alright, you can regain bullets with a heavy attack. That seems not very intuitive, though. It feels like he needs a lot of buffs in order to be, like viable now. I wish this guy would stop throwing specials so that I could... The special 3 increases damage the more power they have, I think. Yeah, you need, like, without buffs to stagger, you need to constantly throw heavy attacks in order to get your bullets back. That's really annoying. This regen though is there's no way this can be intended. I feel like he's regenning every time you refresh stagger. I mean, the burst is nice, but this is not really an ideal matchup either. Okay, I think I've seen enough on that fight. Hood buff looks decent. Keeping 5 is manageable in a normal playstyle. Okay, yeah, especially if you bring some of the synergies, Marcus. So Terrence, he did regen before, but it was very difficult to get it to work right because you have to. So the regen previously, it only worked when a stagger removed a buff. But now it seems like Um, so he does have the power steal while invisible, which is great. Where's the regen here? Okay, yeah, when... Okay, so a non-stacking stagger. And then it says when the stagger ends, it inflicts damage. So I feel like that's not working right. He's regenning way too much. He's regenning like every time the stagger refreshes, so... And the bullets don't persist from fight, like you don't start over. So like I'm stuck now with 9. So if you don't have a path full of like ideal matchups for him in which you can take advantage of buffs and stagger them, yeah, like because right now let's say that I had won that fight, right? Which is you have a non-ideal matchup on your first fight in the path. Now I've used almost all of my bullets up, and then the fight that you want to use them for the next fight, and like you're already starting out gimped unless you're going to just parry heavy forever until you get enough bullets back. You can build to 50 or more hexes. It's not hard. Try and miss 2 hits every special 2. It's reliable, just takes time to get used to. I wish his bullets started at 20 at every fight. Persistence is just unnecessary. Yeah, I feel like maybe he could gain 28. And then, he saves his ammunition from whatever was left over on the previous fight. While they nerf Ghost. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Pooba. I'm not convinced it's a nerf. I'd have to see some very specific gameplay. I think they just changed the wording. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced that she's functioning differently than before. Nick says, "Yo, Sim, just got here. What are your thoughts on Civil Warrior?" He's pretty good. I would say he's way better than he was. I think he's way more versatile now than he used to be. He's got some good damage. We were able to, even playing with super passive AI, we were able to just about take down that 1% regen rogue, which is a notoriously annoying fight. So I like him. I ranked him up to rank 2. I think his real usefulness is going to be in the immunity to nullify, which is for the moment, a niche piece of utility that few champs have. So I think that will definitely be useful in the future, and that was ultimately why I chose to rank him up. So they completely changed the text. I mean, they did change the text, but I don't think she's working differently. I think they're just clarifying it. I don't know. I'm not trying to sound like a Kabam simp here or anything, but until I see a node where a champion has a greater than 100% chance to evade and evades her phase, I don't believe that she's broken yet. So nodes like best defense. Oh, that's the node we were thinking of. We can test that out real quick. Let me see if there's any best defense in. Was it Act 6, right? Alright, so there is one in 642, the best defense. Let's go check that out real quick. What you need is somebody... Not even sure. I'm not sure the best defense is even what we're looking for. We'll go take a look, though. Um, 642 is what we want. This is the Thor boss, okay. Take out all my crappy champs here. And then we'll bring in Yellow Jacket, I think. Civil Warrior and Thing are nullified buddies forever, yeah. Yeah. All right, so we want it's the Medusa path. Let's take a look at this. So, all right, so this is so same thing though here, like 20% evade and auto block ability accuracy. But there's nobody on this path who would have a greater than 100% chance to evade. This Nightcrawler might actually. After a special 1, I think he would have a greater than 100% chance. Let's check that. Where are you at? You blue loser. Alright, so he has a base 22% chance. Chance to evade is increased by 15%. Alright, so the base evade chance is 37% for a basic hit from Ghost. And you add 33%, which brings that to 70. So yeah, even that, even with that node, it brings his total evade chance to 90%. So, like I know the text change seems weird, but I need to be shown that it actually has functionally changed how she works. So it's weird. I mean, they've done this crap before where they've just clarified how it's working. So, what else did I want to do tonight? We forgot. Somebody forgot Massacre. Massacra. Whatever his name is. Do I have a 6-star? I do not. I do have a 5-star. Alright, so let's check this guy. I'm sure I'll send a video if it works or not. Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, you would almost need to test it in, like, war. Like Coop was saying earlier, there's a path in war that has that best defense on it in higher tiers, I think. But who has like a straight up 100% chance to evade? Like, trying to think here. I mean, it's probably going to be like a Spider-Verse champ. What about Stealth Suit? His evade chance is pretty high, I think, isn't it? 70% only. So yeah, again. You could test him in. So against like a Miles Morales, you would need. All right, so you need a Miles Morales with 10 times 7 is 70. You would need to have like 14 charges in order to have an over 100% evade chance. But he would be dead with Ghost before that. Black Widow Deadly Origins off SP1 on best defense. All right, let me check her evade chance real fast here. Oh, when caused to miss. Oh, yes. Best defense with Black Widow Deadly Origins would be over 100. Absolutely correct. Okay. But one of those does not exist right now. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. If somebody has video showing that, like, you can just try an Abyss when they have skirmish charges. I mean, the evade chance in Abyss is 10% when you have class disadvantage. That's as high as it gets, doesn't it? I think the best chance to test that is like war, probably. Who else evades? Moon Knight evades, but it's only 5% chance. Yeah, nobody has that ridiculous of an evade chance. So, Yeah. All right, so the last buff is Massacre. I have no idea. I didn't read any of this stuff before. Each time an Incinerate effect fails to apply, okay, that's the same. The first, second, and third light attack utilize the baseball bat. Okay. Block penetration, landing a crit, being blocked, or striking an opponent that has an Incinerate debuff grants an ignition charge. Okay. Oh, the ignition charges last way longer now. That's good. Critical hits deal an additional 92.7% damage. Okay. Ignited. Right. Block penetration, gain power when striking the block. That's the same. Incinerates. Right. So it seems like it's easier to keep the bat ignited if you have Incinerate debuffs on them when your ignition ends. It's going to be easier to get them up. Each bat, okay, yeah. And then the special 2 is the big one. Holy moly! 12,000 attack if blocked. 1,300 if ignited. Bro, what? What? 13,000 attack. Oh my goodness. And that's on a rank, whatever, rank 1, rank 2? What? Alright, so the goal is clear. Get ignited and throw a special 2 into the block. Wow. Wow, wow. Okay. There you are. Okay, I don't need that. Ah, this is good. Ignited's duration increased. I think we want that for sure. We want the Flaming Trinity, I think. What's this? I don't need that. Anything else worth taking in here? These are all... Let's just add this for attack. Okay. I know a place to try her out. Put it in the chat. If it's doesn't gonna take too long to get to, we'll try it out. Alright, so special 2 ignited. Throw it into the block. Alright, we've got 4 charges, that's good. Oh man, that was so easy to get ignited. Way easier than it used to be. Oh, I thought he was going to keep blocking. Okay. Try again. Oh my god, look, we're ignited again already. Because he was incinerated. Oh, again! He didn't block. Oh my goodness, playing terribly right now. I just want to see what kind of damage this special 2 does, if I can get it to, if he will cooperate here. Whoa! That looked like a pretty decent chunk. Oh yeah, it is so easy to keep his bat ignited now. Way, way, way easier than it was before. Oh yeah, that is nice. those incinerates stacking up. When I want him to attack, he doesn't. When I want him to block, he doesn't. Man, I want to see what this guy looks like really ramped up at a higher rank. This rotation is like really easy too. Man, when a soldier is never this aggressive. I like the miss. I think that was from his old kit too. The miss after the special. I think you hit into his block to gain power too. I've never bothered to like actually play Massacre, so. I betcha for like a node like highly flammable, he would be really good. If I want to win this fight, I have to actually play normally here. Come on. Dude, that was super fun. That was very, very fun. I like that a lot. Is he rank 1 or rank 2? He's rank 2. That was a blast. I liked playing him a lot. That was fun. It's in the new Cav EQ, the Super Scroll Path. One of the fights is a Miles Morales. It's also broken because you don't get a Fury whenever you make them fail and evade. Okay. Massacre seemed bug when I test him. How so, Brandon? Or Brendan, rather. V2 Science Adaptoid got me thinking things unholy. V2 Science Adaptoid. I don't think his evade chance is 100% either. Plus, you need an XL champ or you're going to take, like, damage back, right? Ghost has a dual target. Duel her with a 3-star Miles. Don't finish a combo, so you don't power drain her. See if he evades after charges are built up. Okay, I think I see what you're saying. Ghost? Okay. I think I see what you're getting at. We can try it here. So how many special attacks am I in? What is it? Okay, it's Right, so don't finish your combos, right, for Venom Blast, right? Alright, so it's a 6.5% chance to evade. Oh, that's lower for the 3-star, too. Yikes. I wonder if my 4-star is lower than that. Let's see this for a minute here. 6.5, okay, it's the same. So, real quick, calc 100 divided by 6.5. I'm gonna need 16 evade charges to have a greater than 100% chance to evade. What am I doing here? Alright, we'll try it out. Come on. Oh my goodness, do it. Do it. How many did I say? 16? Come on. There you go. All right, one more. All right, now we have to wait for her passes to fall off. All right, we're going to let her... We're going to get her to phase, and then... yeah, she ain't broken. That was a greater than 100% chance to evade, and she still properly got through. Yeah. She's not broken. That seems to confirm it for me. I had, what, 17? 17 times 6.5 is 110.5% chance, yeah. Unless those types of abilities max out at 100%. Yeah, I don't think she's broken. I don't know why they bothered to change the wording. Unless it's for a future purpose that we are as of yet unaware of, but yeah. I declare Ghost not broken. I got my bat ignited multiple times. That's interesting. I'm not sure if that would gain you anything else. Who said she was broken? I think Agent X put something on Twitter about it. So they did change her text. We can go look at it real fast. What time is it? All right, we're about hitting the end of the stream here. So, all right. So the text used to say, was it the first hit? Critical hits. You can't evade a critical hit, right? I think that's what it used to say. And now it says when phasing, where is it? Here we go. While this precision is active, opponents' evade abilities suffer a minus 100% flat ability accuracy. So the way that that's worded now implies that if you have a greater than a 100% chance to evade, they will still be able to evade Ghost. But given what we just saw, I don't think that's the case. So, alrighty. Let's see, did I miss anything else? Alright, so I guess like final thoughts. I think Civil Warrior is going to be useful at some point for the nullify stuff. His other utility is good. The damage is really nice. I think at rank 3, I would like to see somebody brave enough to take him to rank 3. Actually, I think Karate Mike will probably do that on the CCP beta. Sure would be nice to have access to the CCP beta. Fortunately, speaking of Ghost, I keep getting ghosted by Kabam, so. Mangog, let's talk Mangog. I looked at his champion spotlight. I feel like Mangog is going to be a defensive champion, especially that special 2, which is outrageous. Like, put him on power focus 2 and unblockable special 2. That's just so crazy. Civil Warrior is a Man-Thing counter. That seems accurate. Well, actually, is it though? Doesn't contact with him nullify your buffs, or is it just the pustules? Let's go try it out. Man Thing. Nice. Man Thing doesn't have a Does anybody have a high-ranking Man Thing dual target? Man Thing. Oh, derp. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Man Thing can't nullify his buffs. Yes, you're right. Dual target. Let me see if I can find a dual target real fast here. I need a high-ranking one. But yeah, you're right. You're right, Brendan. He would. Let's try Spider. Go. Okay. This is like a ridiculously low. Do I have a 2-star Civil Warrior that I can use here? I do. All right. Yes, good call on this. Oh, I lost my Furies. But yeah, you're right. A solid counter to Man Thing. Yeah, that's awesome. Good call, Brennan. Solid option for Man Things on Buffet. Yeah. We usually put our man thing on that EMP mod mini on the tier 2 left side there. All right. Cool. So overall, Civil Warrior really good for utility, I think. Angela, if you can sig her up, definitely a god tier buff. Otherwise, if you can't get her sig up high enough, I feel like she's just a basic high damage cosmic. If Man-Thing has Mystic Dispersion, though, so that depends, Codehanger. If the Man-Thing has Mystic Dispersion, I think if you're refreshing a buff, that doesn't count as it ending. So I'm not sure if converting the armor ups to Furies would trigger Mystic Dispersion or not. But if you were constantly refreshing your armor ups with a special one, that would not trigger it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so Angela, we talked about. Hood, I don't know. I'm still kind of bummed about his Hex Seal removal. I feel like they could have easily kept the Fate Seal in his kit. I don't know why it was removed. And I also think that Massacre is like really, really fun. I might end up ranking him up just for fun. I don't know that he does anything that I need him to do, but it was super fun. All right. Let's see who else is streaming. We'll give somebody a raid. When you convert your armor, you end the armor and start Fury. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes that yeah. Who like I run 4 out of 5 MD. Trying to think of somebody. I think does Brian Grant run Mystic Dispersion? He's got a sorcerer, doesn't he? I don't think that he does, but we can test it. Also very good against sorcerer too, with that nullification aura. Alright, so I'm going to try converting these here. I don't know if he's running Mystic Dispersion or not. He's not, it looks like. Okay, so that's not really a good test. Oh, he had 5 out of 5? It doesn't look like he did now. Let's do it again. Let's let some of these buffs expire rather than converting them to confirm. All right, so we'll do one special one, and then we'll kind of just wait, because the buffs we have now are permanent. All right, here. So, all right, we've got some armor ups ready to expire in a minute here. Yeah, I don't see him. He must have turned it off. She's not gaining any extra power. Yeah. Who else might have? Dex should do it. That's true too. Yeah. I was keeping an eye on the power meter and I did not see anybody. Or I did not see the power go up, rather. I'm trying to think who else has. Everybody's got surfers here. This dude's got a 345 core. That's funny. What's Brutal got? Surfer, yeah. I need somebody with like a rank 3. Oh, you know who has a rank 3 Doom? Is Bay. Where's he at? Yes. All right, let's see if Bay has Mystic Dispersion on. Also really good Doom counter now too. Although your buffs will still get turned into shocks against the dupe Doom, right? Alright. Alright, looks like Bay's not running it either. Oh, yeah, he is. Okay. Alright, so he is running Mystic Dispersions. Let's see. Okay, so... What? Hold on a minute here. Alright, so converting them does not activate MD. But it looked like refreshing them did. Or was it just... Oh, yeah. Did I just have a bunch expire there? Oh, my Fury's expired. That's why. Okay. Yeah, so refreshing them doesn't, yeah. The Duel My Doom, I have 4 to 5. Okay, work. I'll check yours. It didn't look like Bay's was very high if he had it on. Yeah, I don't think the conversion should trigger it, though. But if you let the armor ups or the Fury expire, it would as normal. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, conversion doesn't trigger it, which is good. All right, cool. All right. Work. Are you guys done with Shell Shock for the night? Or are you guys still playing? Let's see. Live. Who is live? Hobbit's live. Cats is live. Super's live. I'm finally home. My wife tricked me. Okay. Yeah, we got off. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Katie had sent me an invite, but I was about to get going here, so. There's no way I would do that against me. They turtle with 2 bars. That's funny. All right. We'll go raid Super. He hasn't been live in a while, actually. So I'm gonna go play some Control on my PlayStation. Jacob, what's up? I don't know if I said hi to you already, but if not, hello. Alright, here's a link to Super Stream. Go with Black and Gold Raid. My dude Super is a Browns fan. Alright guys, thank you for hanging out tonight. Again, sorry early about the chat reading. Promise to be better next time. Be back tomorrow. Tomorrow the new EQ is out, so I think we'll do a completion run through that. And see what these new champs, Odin and Shaved Dragon Man, are all about. And guys, hit that like button on your way out, please. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace.